What's going on? Some bugs cannot be fixed. Today for my game, I implemented client-side prediction. Big fancy word. You know what I mean? But the end result is that moving around in the game is instantaneous no matter what your latency is. Building, all that jazz. Now the problem is this was an ass kicker to implement and there's still some shit left to do. But I don't even know what it is that I have left to do, if that makes any sense. Let me just try and see if I can reproduce the issue that I want to show you. Okay. I don't know if you can tell. No, it's not happening. See, this is why this is so frustrating. This is an issue that only occurs randomly. I can't just reproduce it sitting down here. Just let it happen. Let me try artificially turning up the latency. Okay, we've got a make-believe ping of 400 now. Very lag, much lag. Right, let's see. We've got a long pull here. Is it going to happen? Oh, it's happening. It's happening. There's some... Did you see that? You saw that? I got it on camera. That's the bug. That just happens sometimes, and I don't know why. I got it. I can't believe I got it. Shit like that is unacceptable to me. You know, I really want this game to be good. Every bone in my body, I want this to be robust. You play around in the game, and it's good. It's just a good feeling experience because the rules are consistent, and there's no random shit flying around like that. Now, the problem is this is just, for most issues in games, right? Video games are a series of steps executing on a computer, right? You see this, move player here, are they pressing W? If so, move them faster. And that shit just executes over and over again really fast. What you normally do is let's say there's a bug with the W key doesn't move them fast enough or something. Games are more like 5,000 of these instead of 3. But just imagine this is complicated and you don't know where or why they aren't moving fast enough. You set a breakpoint and a debugger. A debugger is just a tool to figure out bugs in a program. And a breakpoint just means, okay, when the code gets to this line, stop and let me look around and see what's going on. Let's pretend we set a breakpoint at this statement. So time will stop. It'll freeze the game and show me with all the variables, all the state of the computer at this, when it's paused here. And then it can check oh, the W key, it outputs a value that's small, which means that they don't move as fast as they should. Bam, problem solved. Takes 5 or 10 minutes in some cases. In others, it takes half a day. But, I digress. By the way, as a side note, I've been using this tool, Remedy BG, because it's free right now. It's actually really nice. I'm just very used to Visual Studio right now. But I think I'm going to switch to this. It's so nice, dude. I can't do any of the shit I just described to you with the bug you just saw because I can't set a breakpoint. I don't know where in the program it's happening. And I can't set the breakpoint such that it only triggers if some bad condition happens, right? I mean, I think what I need to do is just kind of maybe rewatch this footage and try to come up with some heuristic I can find in code. Maybe it's the error between what you predicted the game would do and what the server says happened, or I'm not really sure. Figure out that, put it into a number, and then I breakpoint when that number is too big. And that's how I use a debugger with this. Other than that, I'm really not sure. Debug visualizations? We look at the big dogs, Overwatch, and they got all this they got all this shit, right? All these bugs, a bunch of debug information. If I put that in, it'll fix itself. Maybe it's copium. It's not solvable. It is. It's just going to need more time, and in the few days leading up to the big playtest, which you are all invited to, join the Discord in the description. Lots of content. Huge game design. I'm going to be focusing on that these next couple days. Not the fucking netcode anymore, I hope. Once again, I must bring a matter of grave importance to your attention. I'm sorry, what's that? There's something on the screen? An ad? Oh no. How about this? If you buy my Patreon, I'll upload a video without the banner ads. That's right, I'm hard coding the ads now for you ad block motherfuckers. It's not happening, man. Check out the worldwide leader in cloud banking software or buy my fucking Patreon. Yeah, defeat that with your ad blocker. The ads are everywhere. You can't stop them. Some of you fuckers have been disliking my videos. Look at that shit. You thought you could get a reaction out of me, right? Just like the last time somebody disliked the video. Well, guess what? I'm not going to give you what you want. A reaction out of me. I fixed the pixel art rendering. So you probably can't tell from the video, but the pixels on the left side of the screen will look correct, and the ones on the right are kind of jaggedy and shitty. I put this code in my game for you, the people. Now the pixel art doesn't look shitty as it's moved around and scaled and stuff. It's actually kind of interesting how this works. Let's take an image of our player here as an example. So I can't rotate smoothly in MS Paint, but imagine it's rotating. Oh god, you can't even see this with MS Paint. So this is what sprites look like by default. They're kind of all blurry and shitty. This is because by default, for most images that aren't pixel art, the GPU does something fancy to make it look not as bad as you zoom into the image. It basically interpolates on every color value, in between those color values when you're trying to sample something in between those colors. That was kind of a word salad. It's this is blue, this is black, right? At this exact pixel, I know that his suit is blue. And at this exact pixel, I know that the background is black. But what about just a point here? What color is that point? Well, the GPU just like draws a line between the two and picks the intersection. Like, okay, it's kind of half between like blue and black. That's why you see this blurry effect, because it's like interpolating, right? You can imagine why this is useful for zooming into normal images, like of your face, or like this image. But like in this case, it's for pixel art, it makes it look blurry and shitty. And so you turn this off, right? You do something called nearest sampling. So this is like linear sampling, right? Nearest is just like, okay, when it's this color, it's that color, and then when it's that color, it's that color. And even in all these in-between points, it's still whichever color is nearest. That's why it's called nearest filtering. This looks bad when you rotate the pixels though. Like imagine this line is like an edge of like some rotated pixel art. You see all those jaggedy edges, right? And it kind of looks bad. It looks incongruent. And so the shader I put in the game has the best of both worlds. It doesn't look blurry, but it decides when to use the blurriness based on where the actual point it's sampling is in a more intelligent manner than just choosing the nearest color or linearly interpolating the whole way. You're gonna have to trust me when you play the game. It's gonna look and feel more just different. It's gonna feel better. I'm really not sure what to do about the squads in the voice chat. I like sat down to implement it, and all my ideas I thought were kind of mid. The first thing I was going to implement was just like a private public like toggle in the upper right. So the proximity voice chat only works with people in the squad or everybody. This is a problem because I don't actually know if that's a tool that's necessary. Like I need to end the game, be playing with other people, and see if that's like a thing I want to like only talk to the squad or talk to everybody, right? I don't know if that's something that should obviously be in the game. I guess we'll just have to see how squads like naturally play out, because right now what squad you're on does nothing other than change your color. It's like I don't really know what squads should do. Maybe that was that a mistake to add as a feature? That would be so sad. That was like 2 days of work. Oh my gosh. No, I mean I really think they're interesting. I might have to cut them, dude. That's sad. I guess we'll see. Do you guys have any squad ideas? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, this is all I got for you guys today. Like and subscribe and join the Discord to play now. Join it now. You can play for free now.